tonight we on one.
Hey, Mike Spence, go crazy.
Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. Got me caught up in the moment, and now you ain't my friend, you a motherfucking rodent. Young king born from the omnipotent. Why you think my power keep growing, never slowing, always going? Rise above my opponents. It's crazy when you think my whole expression is an exponent. Cause when it's real you can't clone it, and even if they tried you could tell when it's bogus. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. Chale, por el lado, mamacita en mi lado, con unos tragos, ella me dice a dónde vamos. Y yo le digo, Tin Marine 2, vengo con él, se fue. She call me daddy and respect me cause I'm king like that. She call you lazy and then engaging cause it be like that. I really put the passion in, that's why I feel like that. Mike spins on the track, bring the heat like that. No sé dónde fue, pero sé que la fregué. Toda noche la probé y después yo la boté. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. I said I'm on one. I've been sipping and I'm mixing cause I'm on one. Attitude say fuck your feelings cause I'm on one. Yeah, I'm on one. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. I need someone. I've been sipping and I'm mixing cause I'm on one. Got me questioning and thinking, can I love one? Cause it always ends up different. Can I function? Can I function? Maybe it's me, but I know that it's you. I'm calling your phone, but it's not going through. Maybe we're through. You said that you love me, you said that you do. Well, show me the proof. But look at what happened to Jesus, and they loved him too. I know this outcome, so why do I feel like I need someone? I've been sipping and I'm mixing cause I'm on one. Got me questioning and thinking, can I love one? Cause it always ends up different. Can I function? Can I function? I need someone. I've been sipping and I'm mixing cause I'm on one. Got me questioning and thinking, can I love one? Cause it always ends up different. Can I function? Can I function? No me digas lo siento, porque tú no sientes nada dentro. No quiero tus sentimientos, sigue derecho. Cause in order to grow, you gotta tear from the west. So maintain my vessel. All that back and forth shit, I swear that it makes it so stressful. Don't make it stressful, but I know this outcome, so why do I feel like...
Alright, welcome back to Late Nights with All Access. Myself, Mike Anthony, right next to me, Miss Nat Boogie.
What's up, guys?
Miss Nat Boogie!
Hi.
Man, oh man, I don't know how we do this 5-minute countdown, and I still feel like it's not enough time. I do not feel like it's enough time, but we're here, and it is amazing. Shout out to Skylar Moon and the guys from The Desire for being our sponsor location. Smells so good in here.
It smells good in here?
Yeah, it smells clean and fresh.
Okay. That's the last thing I thought you were going to say.
No, but we appreciate the love and support from everyone. Continue to like, comment below, tag your Monday Night Squad, share. And, you know, over the weekend, it was just back to back for me. I was just nonstop all over the weekend with everything.
I'm Fiesta the fuck out. Like, you can hear my voice. It's been in and out all fucking weekend, so I sound horrible. I'm Fiesta the fuck out. Shout out to Menyo. He said, just now cleaning my Fiesta feet, still a little black. I was thinking the same thing because I'm like, I saw so many females wearing chanclas out there, and I'm like, how are y'all in chanclas out here at market, everywhere, just walking around? I'm like, I know your feet black as fuck when you get home, so I'm guessing Menyo had chanclas on his damn self.
Man, oh man, I think we only did that Sunday market. I don't even know when it was, but the last week, yeah. And that was it. That was all the Fiesta we did.
I'm Fiesta the fuck
I feel
out.
like Fiesta was short for some reason.
It's
I don't know why.
always this time frame.
It's always like short.
It's always like 10, 11 days. Always. Every year.
I feel
it's
like it was
week.
short. Do y'all feel like it was short?
It's 1 week
feel like
and then
just
2
because
weekends.
it happened earlier. That's the reason why I feel short.
Except for that 1 weekend where it lasted for like 3 weeks for some reason. And it's weird too because this year it's like some stuff's a little backwards. Like usually the Strawberry Petit Festival kicks off Fiesta. It's kind of like the first thing that happens. Fiesta starts like a week or two after. But Fiesta happened first this year and Strawberry Petit Festival is like in a week or two.
Is it?
Yeah. So it's like...
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. No, it's literally like in a week or two. I don't remember the exact date that it happens, but... I did see the other day they started promoting it like today. So
all I know is that people spent money to go to Fiesta.
Oh, and Fiesta was not cheap this year, man. Inflation,
$10
like
for a chicken on a stick.
$10 for chicken on a stick,
like this big.
For the Tyson chicken on a stick. It ain't the badass chicken on a stick we're used to. It was literally a Tyson chicken patty. You could tell just looking at it.
And I went to H-E-B today, and I bought a pack of chicken breast for $10. I was like,
exactly.
Hell yeah.
You know they made some profit off of that shit though, because people were eating that shit. And then $7 for a fucking beer.
I'm glad I don't drink.
Stop it. Well, I was smart. I did a little. So I'll start with my weekend. And go down the list of what I did.
Go down the list.
Friday, lived my best life. We all know it's Battle of the Flowers Parade on Friday.
How was that?
I didn't go. I don't fucking know. It started early.
I
didn't realize how early it starts.
Well,
apparently it starts at like 9. Well, that's why I took the day off because I was like, oh, kids have the day off for the parade. I'm going to go to the parade. But then I found out when the parade starts. It starts at like 9:30 in the fucking morning. So I was like, no, that's not going to happen. But I did go downtown. I think I got there a little after it ended because downtown wasn't too crazy anymore.
Okay.
So I went downtown solo. I got there at like 2. I was like, I was determined. I was like, I'm off of work. I'm gonna make a day and enjoy Fiesta to the fullest today.
Yourself?
This is my Fiesta day. Well, I went by myself to start off with. I knew I had people meeting me later on in the day. So I got there like at 2. Was there for a couple hours by myself, walking around. Hit San Fernando Cathedral. My smart ass. So walking to San Fernando Cathedral, there's different shops that have beer and alcohol. Right across the street from San Fernando, there's a liquor store. Right across the street. $2.75 for a beer at this liquor store. Right across the street at San Fernando, it's $7 for the exact same size. It was like, fuck no. My smart ass just kept going to that liquor store across the street. And so shout out to JoJo, shout out to Sean, shout out to JT. They met me there. I said, yo, this is what we're doing. Liquor store's right here. Let's pull up. So we just had a backpack, filled it up with the cheap ass beers, and we were good. So at San Fernando Cathedral, then we hit Market. Then we went to Smoke. DJ Laz was at Smoke. So me growing up, I was always twerking, shaking my little ass to DJ Laz. That was like my childhood. So I was living my best life at Smoke.
So he played all the good hits?
Yeah, he played all the good hits. Shout out to Sean. He took care of us with the premium stage viewing pass or whatever it's called.
Dang.
Yeah, so that was nice of him. So thank you. So yeah, we just were... It was a last minute thing. We didn't even plan on going, but we went and had a great fucking time. Shout out to Adrian for bringing DJ Laz. It's one of my childhood favorites. So was over there twerking a little bit, did my little dancing to freestyle a little bit. And then we hit On the Rocks. On the Rocks was fucking poppin'. Everyone and their mama was in there.
Damn.
Then we hit Champagne Room. Oh, as we're leaving On the Rocks, a couple of the Spurs players were walking in. Like, that shit was popping. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah. And then we went to Champagne Room, and then we ended up at Moses Roses.
Moses Roses.
That was my Friday. Everywhere. All over fucking downtown. My feet fucking hated me. And it was the one day I didn't wear Crocs. Y'all know I'm usually in Crocs. That was the one day I didn't wear Crocs. So the rest of the Fiesta shit, I was wearing Crocs. And then Saturday, I was at Brews Brothers most of the day for Malik. We had a remembrance day. It was the day, unfortunately, year anniversary that he passed away. So we were at Brews Brothers. I was there the majority of the day, just hanging out with good people. Some of his family were there, and just, paying respect, showing love. So we were there. And then I went to Hills for the last hour. And then yesterday I went to, have you been to Fiesta de Cascarones? It's at Texas A&M.
I haven't.
So shout out to my girl JoJo. She works for Perry Homes, and they had a booth set up out there. So she was like, someone come hang with me. So I went to go hang out there, show her some love, eat, drink a little bit. And then I went to Alamo Biscuit Company.
There you go.
And we did your thing, which is really nice. You had a nice little surprise birthday party for Melinda. Happy birthday, Melinda.
Happy birthday, Melinda.
And happy birthday to Jocelyn.
Jocelyn's tonight.
Well.
Happy birthday, Jocelyn.
Well.
15.
She got her septum piercing. If
She
you watched
did.
the show last week, we were talking if she should get the septum piercing or not. I said she could, and guess what? She got it.
She got
Hey.
it. Yep, that is
So,
right. No, it really
that was
did.
my weekend.
Everyone that was watching last week and, kind of put their input on it, it kind of like helped me. But again, like I was telling, it's not the piercing, it was just the age. But, 15, she's
15's a
very,
good age.
she,
You're fine.
yeah, she's fine,
fine.
so she likes it. So she was all happy about it. It didn't even hurt her at all.
Yeah, she was a G. I was asking her about it yesterday.
But yeah, piggyback off the Sunday. So we had DJ Mystic, Chris Lopez. I appreciate you two being part of it. We had a surprise, but not so surprise, birthday party for Melinda and her 40th birthday. So it was really great. Shout out to John for allowing me to rent out your restaurant for the evening. And anybody that's looking to do a private party, and you want to, do something small, intimate, and you want an outside patio area with a full bar and, some delicious food, got to go check out Alamo Biscuit Company because they're going to start doing that,
Yes.
doing private events, which
It was
is
dope. It was
nice.
a cool little, just vibe, just out there, and the weather was nice.
Yes.
Had some live music. Hey, Mystic was killing it before live music. Good food, nice bar, good drinks. Like, it was a cool little vibe.
It
I
was.
was like, John, we got to do this more often, please.
Yes. And, or maybe try to do like a brunch at night type of event, maybe from like 9 p.m. to midnight, and just get that kind of crowd that wants to go out, but they don't want to stay out too late because they have to work, on Monday. So we'll work on something like that. But again, also all the people that showed up, you, Nat Boogie, Adam, our producer, his wifey, I appreciate everyone, that showed up to show some love and support. It was just a great time. It was a great surprise. She had an incredible time.
Cake was
that
good
cake
as fuck.
I wish I would have got the cake information. So her friend, Melissa, shout out to Melissa if you're watching, she actually decided to say, hey, can I help and reuse my cake lady? And I said, okay, that's no problem. But I didn't get the cake information, so I do need to get that
It
info.
literally had rose gold frosting. Like, it was rose gold. I thought I was going to poop rose gold. I didn't see any yet, but
Nope, you didn't see any yet. Nope,
it was
no.
really good, though.
But we did take a picture. Y'all got to see this picture. It's a Mystic,
Forgot about that.
his girl, me, Melinda, and then Nat Boogie and her date, or there's a meme to it. Got to watch it because there should be a meme because we've all seen something like this. It's like when everyone's in love or something like that. There I am with my drink in my hand. So it's a funny picture to share. So in a minute you'll see that too as well. But the music itself, it's on the it's in the group chat. It's one of the funniest pictures I think we've all taken.
Well, because I'm always seeing those memes where it's like everyone's coupled up and then it's that one person there like hugging on their beer or chugging their beer or something. And that was me as fuck. I was like fifth wheel. It was, well, like you said, Melistic. Mystic and his girl and you and Melinda. And then I was just there with my beer. And I was like, well, this is my bae for the night. So I wanted to recreate that picture a little bit, but we'll definitely post it soon.
Yeah, we'll
But
post
it was cool though. I like that event. We definitely need to do something like that again.
It was
For
just nice.
sure.
Shout out to Taryn for watching. We appreciate you.
And AJ, what's up, AJ? And Arlene, and Annalise, and Javier, and Menyo. What else did you do over the weekend?
Then Saturday, I actually saw, we all went, so Jocelyn and Melinda's birthday are back to back, right? So this weekend, it was more about family stuff. Friday, shout out to Lorena Monroe. If you don't know Lorena, she has a production company called Bonita, and she's also part of the SA Monthly magazine. And they had a private party at 1902 nightclub, and it was just amazing to see everyone out there. They had mariachis. They had just the whole setup was just crazy. We also had the party buses and shuttles picking up a huge party too, as well. So Friday night was just insane, crazy, and just a great time. So if you have an iPhone and you see this iPhone camera, Lorena Monroe's husband is the creator of the iPhone. So it's
the iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone camera. So he created the iPhone camera. So he has the patents on it. So yeah, it's just crazy. So y'all can look him up.
We need to take a field trip to the Sam 72.
Yes, we do. The what is it called? Samset Museum. So we do need to take a trip over there, and hopefully we will go out there someday. You know, but it's amazing. So they had a huge party at 1902. They loved it, and it was just a great time. I mean, to see they all. Adam was there. He was doing a live production out there, and they set up a stage. They had mariachis. They had the big cake. I mean, you thought Melinda's cake was big. Lorena's cake was huge, and it was just a good time over there. Saturday had a quinceañera party during the day. Then we went to Kobe to go eat dinner. And then we went to go see Aaron Lewis. So if you're a big fan of Aaron Lewis, he was here in town at Floor's Country Store. And with Aaron Lewis, you know what's so funny is that he's such a political guy. He does not like Joe Biden. And the crowd was like, let's go, Brandon, let's go. And then everyone's like, fuck Joe Biden. And everyone's just like, it was just so crazy just how he was. Of course, he sang his songs, but he was just more... in between, he was just talking more about politics, which is crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I would have never saw that coming.
You're going to have to explain the Brandon thing to me because you had to explain it to me yesterday. So explain it for the people.
Let's Go
watching
Brandon
that might not
is
know.
basically, and y'all all could correct me if I'm wrong, but from what my understanding is that at a NASA car event, there was, in the audience, they were saying, fuck Joe Biden. And so instead of playing that live, they decided to edit that and put "Let's Go Brandon." So basically, when people say "Let's Go Brandon," it's code for "Fuck Joe Biden."
Okay.
So yeah, from my understandings, from what I read and all that. So
I was so confused yesterday when you were explaining that. I was like,
it's just so crazy.
What?
So now Aaron Lewis, incredible singer, but throughout the night he was just smoking cigarettes and smoking, drinking. I was like, damn, he still sings fucking good.
I don't understand.
But he did say a funny story, so I'm going to share this. So he was talking about, he got an Uber, right? And in the Uber, he was saying that, he was telling the guy, yes, I'm Aaron Lewis. And the guy's like, oh, I'm a huge fan of yours. And so he's like, really? And he's like, yeah. He goes, I love Creed. And he was like, oh. He was like, Creed, wow.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. So the whole crowd was like, oh, my gosh, whatever.
That's
and so he started singing a song from Creed, though. It was amazing. So, and I thought it was just too funny because, what are the odds for someone to be like, yeah, I'm a huge fan of yours, man. I love Creed. Son of a bitch. I didn't even fucking play for Creed. Yeah, I'm stained. So it's just fucking crazy. But overall, it was a great concert. It was a great time. And then Sunday, of course, just getting everything prepped for the private party for Melinda. That was just... it was just great just to see a lot of friends and family and loved ones come together. And Chris Lopez, again, playing live music.
He's dope.
He's really good. It was kind of crazy because over 10 years ago, so John Vell used to own a club called Tequila Republic, and then he turned it into the View Pub and Grub, if y'all remember those bars and clubs back in the day, and when he had the View, he actually had Chris Lopez play
Oh, okay.
for his bar, and so that's how I met him, and then that's how I did the promotions. So for all of us to be in kind of the same room, it was kind of unique because we haven't been in the same room like in over 10 years.
That's cute.
Yeah, we should have got a picture together, but we didn't. But yeah, fast forward, tonight with our episode of 159, I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, 160s the next week, and then the next week's after that is 161. It's just amazing. And shout out to everyone that's doing content. I see a lot of people doing more content out there and talking about podcasts, talking about interviews. It's just amazing to see everyone kind of come into their own and doing these content, and it's just amazing. Shout out to AJ Rivas. He's traveling to California, and getting some more content for himself. And shout out to Smoke. You were saying that DJ Laz over there. So there's 7-year anniversaries coming up, and they have T.I.
I saw that
So
too.
that's going to be fucking big.
Everyone's excited about that one.
Yes, I'm excited too about it.
Good old T.I.P. Let me see. I'm trying to remember who he has with him because I know he has some people. Baby Bash. Oh, so it's hosted by Fat Man Scoop.
Fat Man Scoop.
And
okay.
then Baby
And we
Bash.
do
I
have a
haven't-
flyer for that too as well. So
I haven't heard of Baby Bash in so long. I used to listen to Baby Bash when I was like in high school. So
Uh-huh.
Baby Bash is back, I guess. Shout out to Kylie. I do want to give a big shout out to Kylie and Dat Boy Play. They actually were on tour. So Thursday was the Ice Cube show.
Oh
right?
yeah,
We didn't
that
even
was
talk
we
about
talked about that.
it.
Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube.
Yeah, and Kylie and
Too
Play,
Short.
I know are opening. They've been opening up for them. So
Mm-hmm.
big shout out to them doing their thing. I guess they like the set so much that they've been going and doing all the shows. So big shout out to Kylie and Play for doing that. And then back to Smoke, Ammunition, Quake's gonna DJ, Dennis Loy, and DJ X. And that's going to be on 420 TI at Smoke. So I know a lot of people are excited about that. I saw everyone talking about it today as they started coming out.
Now, when we were talking about earlier about the picture, now we have it ready, y'all. So we're gonna show you real quick. Take a quick peek of it.
Oh, the one
picture
of
of
me
you
with my bae?
with your bae.
My beer bay. Fucking fifth wheel as fuck.
And there it is right there. So, yeah, Miss Nat Boogie and her beer.
I'm single as fuck. I need a boyfriend. Everyone's all coupled up, and I'm just like
Coupled up.
here with my beer.
That's too funny. So, now going back to, yeah, I mean, that's just a funny picture right there. That is.
Oh my goodness! I'm gonna change that to my profile pic.
Well, next Monday is our favorite topics. So we'll be talking about relationships and sex. So
Oh, shit.
could definitely talk about Miss Nat Boogie's single life and how drama free you are and all that good
so
stuff.
drama free. I'm loving that part of it. That is one good thing is I'm hearing about people going through all this shit with their relationships and people they're talking to, and I'm like, I'm sorry you're going through that. I haven't had to deal with that in a long time, and I am living a much less stress-free. Stress-free?
I think I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
Yep. Cheers to that, Taryn, again, much love to you. Arlene, good to see you Friday and Sunday. I got to see Adam all weekend, basically, man. And tonight. 3 nights in a row almost, except Saturday. That's it. Man, I didn't, it's so funny how San Antonio kind of like, we know we live in a small, big city. And so, like, Adam knew some people that were there. Arlene knew some people that were there. You knew some people that were there. And it's just like everyone kind of like, oh, shit, you're friends with this person, you do this. And it's just crazy just how small, big San Antonio really is.
It's so weird because there will be people that I've met throughout different parts of my life, like people that I've met that I know from high school, or people that I met like in SA Nightlife or from, radio or whatever the fuck it might be. And then I'm starting to see a lot of them coming together, like on Facebook. I'll see them tagging each other and shit, or like they're posting pictures with each other. And I'm like, how the fuck do y'all know each other?
That's
I'm like,
what I
know
said.
you from here, and I know you from here. Two completely different time periods in my life. Two completely different. Because I'm cool. Like I'm cool with a lot of different groups of people, and so it's like the partiers, and then like the club people or something like that. And it's just everyone just kind of comes together at some point, and I'm like, how the fuck? It really is a small, big city.
It is, because I was looking at Facebook earlier, right? And I see my old business partner, my old mentor that got me into owning a party bus, right? He was my first investor. And I saw him tag a friend from high school. I was like, how the hell does he know this guy from my high school? I was like, and I was like, I got kind of like, I hope, like to me, I was like, hey, how do you know Rick? Like, because that's my old mentor. Like, how does this guy know Rick? I'm like, God damn it, now he's going to be taking my friend. But no, it's crazy just how small of a big city that we live in, you know?
Everyone knows everyone, especially in this scene, shit. But, I mean, it is what it is. I think, too, I mean, us, because we're always out networking.
Yes.
So we just meet all kinds of fucking people. And then I feel bad. Like, how many times a night would you say somebody comes up to you and they say hi to you or something like that and you don't remember them or don't
Oh, man, it happens.
know their name?
And I feel bad. I do. I feel bad when I don't know someone's name. And don't take it personally. I really do want to remember people's names.
So
like,
what's your excuse now that you're sober? Because my excuse is like I must have been
well,
drunk when I
let's
met
not
you.
even talk about
I'm
that because
always
y'all
like,
remember my
was I
birthday
drunk?
party that I couldn't even remember my birthday party.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're just getting old is what that means. Then.
Yeah, so like Sunday last night we were talking about birthdays or something like that, and then they brought up my birthday party, and they're like, "Yeah,
That
we
was
went
just
to
like a few
Costa
months ago.
Pacifica." I was like, "We did what?" They're like, "You don't remember?" I like,
You planned the whole thing.
"I know, right?
You,
I'm the
you
one
invited
planning."
us.
Yep. And then what was the Mystic's what's her name?
Miranda.
Miranda was just like, "Do you want us to tell you how it was?"
Right?
I'm like, yeah,
I
was
need
it
you to
good? Did we
recap.
have fun?
He's like, I know we were the drunk ones, but do you need us to give your sober ass the recap?
That's just crazy, you know.
Every single
really
time.
is.
I feel bad though. They'll come up to me and say hi or like just give me a hug or something, and I'm like, "Oh, nice." I'm nice. I'll hug them back, and then like I'm just like I don't know where the fuck you are. I'm sorry.
So how is it at everyone? How do y'all, when someone says hi to you, what do y'all reaction? Like, what do y'all do?
I really want to know because I'm like, do I sound like a bitch saying I must have been drunk when I met you and that's why I don't remember you?
Mhm.
I feel like that's legit.
I think that's legit.
'Cause I
But like,
the
what
majority of the time I am
about being
drunk.
sober? Like, what does that mean? Like, you just don't remember,
I'm not
or
really
what not?
out like that when I'm
So-
sober. That's fucking horrible, dude. That sounds so bad.
But you know what? There were some other things that were happening over the weekend. There was a big boxing fight with Ryan Garcia. If I'm not
you watch
mistaken,
it?
right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Ryan Garcia was the one who was headlining and all that. I did not watch it.
Oh.
I was at the Aaron Lewis concert, but I know a lot of people are watching it, and I know we have a huge, fan base when it comes to boxing. I mean, boxing is becoming a big thing in San Antonio now, and I see it. And I wish we could have gone seen it and all that, but who watched the fight? Did he win? I mean, I'm assuming he won. He had to win, right?
I don't remember because I'm going to be honest with you. I did watch part of the fight at Brews, but by that point, I had been there since 4:30. So I had a lot of drinks and shots and even moonshine. This dude makes his own moonshine and brought in some moonshine. And
Oh,
that
wow.
shit was good. Big Red moonshine.
Big
It
Red.
tasted just like fucking Big Red.
Oh, it tasted like Big Red.
No, I mean, that's what the flavor is. It's called Big Red and it's
Oh,
moonshine. And it
Big
literally
Red.
tasted just like Big Red.
Wow.
So after all of that, I know I did watch some of the fight. I don't remember what happened. But I did see some people talking shit saying it was trash. But
Really?
I don't remember what happened.
Why was it
Ryan
trash?
Won. Look, Albert said Ryan won. Thank you. And then there was a big, I don't know why it was trash. I don't remember watching it. And then there was a UFC fight too
Really?
that night. So people were watching the UFC fight and people were watching the boxing shit.
Wow. Was it?
Don't know what I
So who watched the fight, y'all? Did y'all watch it? Did y'all think it was trash? I mean, damn. Because that was a big production right there.
I mean, the fact that it was here too in San Antonio
Yeah,
is
here in
always
San Antonio.
a big thing that we're bringing like these professional fights,
Mhm.
That are on pay-per-view or whatever it might be, like that. So that's always a big thing. I don't know why they said it was trash, but I just saw someone post.
You know what event that I missed that I wish I would have gone was the Taste of Northside. Taste of Northside is just,
I had man.
and I had people
I'm so
reaching out to
mad.
me asking me for tickets as if I had the plug for it. I was just like, no, I
had
don't.
a hookup
You did you?
on tickets, but it was
Man.
so last minute, and I didn't realize they moved it. It used to be so close to me. It used to be right
Yeah,
here.
it used to be on.
I didn't
on
realize they
Sunterra.
moved it all the way to Dominion, and fucking by the time I was gonna get there, because I think it was like you have to go to Six Flags to park, and then they shuttle you from Six Flags. And
Yep.
It was a whole fucking process. I was like, man, by the time I'm ready and I get this and I do all that, there's gonna be like an hour or two left. I'm not gonna.
Oh, so that's
bother.
what they're doing? Shuttle people from Fiesta, Texas to the
That's
Dominion?
what my
Oh, wow.
hookup- my plug told me that's what they were doing.
That's
Because
not-
they used to shuttle
yeah.
from Cornerstone
Mhm.
right here.
Yep.
So
Yep. I mean, either that they outgrew Santera or Santera just didn't want to do it again, which is crazy because Santera was, is a good.
I liked it there.
Yeah, me too. I did like it there
But I
too.
heard
But the parking did suck over there, though.
Yeah, I heard the Dominion one was really nice.
Oh, wow.
And at least, yes, he does also have the apple pie moonshine. I had that as well. It's in my fridge right now.
Now, I
It
will
both taste really
I will
good.
say this before we go on a break. You piggyback off of Big Red. You know what's coming up in October is the Big Red and Barbacoa Festival. 2 days back to back. They made the announcement over the week, and that is going to be huge because if y'all remember, they had over 30,000 people attend. So that's the reason why they broke it down to 2 days. So the Big Red Barbacoa Festival, if you're a huge fan of it, it's coming back this year in October. So that's something to look forward to as well. And then, of course, we're going to be sharing some more events. But in the meantime, we're going to take a break right now, a short little break, and we'll be right back. And then we're going to discuss our special guests for this month, and then also go into some more events that are happening in San Antonio. And if you do have an event yourself that's happening, just tag it below so that we can continue to share. Don't go anywhere. This is episode 159 with Late Nights with All Access.
Yeah, tonight we on one. Yeah, tonight we on one.
Hey, Mike Spence, go crazy.
Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I don't usually smoke like this, but I'm mixing. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, she said she love a bad boy, I give a D like a piston. Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, cause my attitude right now say fuck how you feeling. Yeah, tonight we on one. Got me caught up in the moment, and now you ain't my friend, you a motherfucking rodent. Young king born from the omnipotent. Why you think my power keep growing, never slowing, always going? Rise up.
And we are back. You see that picture of Miss Boogie with her beer.
With my bae.
With her bae. You know that? Oh, that's so crazy.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. But yeah, it's crazy. Is San Antonio is popping right now, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot, not just San Antonio, Texas itself,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so much going on.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many fucking events, like just popping up and happening everywhere. So you were talking about Barbacoa and Big Red Festival.
Yes, we have Barbacoa and Big Red Festival.
And what dates is that again?
And that's in October. So I believe it's October 8th and 9th.
Oh, when it's
if I'm not
cooler
mistaken.
outside too.
Yes,
Awesome.
October is a great month for events. I think September and October are two months that are just phenomenal to have events.
Anything that's not in the fucking summertime. So
That
yes.
is true.
And then shout out to Albert. He did mention the next boxing event, Brawl Wall for Davies Entertainment. It's going to be at their event center May 21st. So that one's hosted by Paul Wall, and I know it's gonna be dope as fuck. I know they've been taking their fights to the next level every time that they throw one. So they're gonna have that boxing event, and then the next day at the Davies Entertainment in event center, there also is a sneaker convention.
Oh,
Like
really?
a sneaker event, yeah. So shout out to Norm. He does a lot of the dope sneaker events in San Antonio. So it's literally like the next day, the day after the fight. So shout out to Davies Entertainment doing their thing. Hey, Natasha.
And Natasha
Say
on?
girl. Yeah, she just said hi.
What's going on, Natasha? If you have something going on, let us know too below so that we can shout out that. The events over at, so if y'all haven't heard, there's a new music venue, and it's not kind of new, but it recently just got bought out by Mario Flores and his wife, and it's called the Roundup Music Venue and Social Spot. So it is in Bernie, but they're actually having some really huge events that they're hosting all together, and they just announced not too long ago that they have Sir Mix-a-Lot that's going to be out there. So
Oh, shit, I haven't heard that name in a minute.
I know, right? And they also have, I'm going to probably butcher this name big time, but Ramon Alea and so
Ayala.
Alaya.
Ayala.
Ayala. See, I'm going to butcher that, which is
Wasn't
crazy.
he just here? I feel like he was just here for the Tano or something.
He was just here. So, and they're gonna be over there on April 13th on Wednesday. So those tickets are gonna be. I'm sorry, their tickets are gonna go online on Wednesday, April 13th. So it's just they're putting these events together. They had Clay Walker. If you're a country singer fan, they had Clay Walker this past weekend too as well.
They had Kevin Fowler at the Fiesta Cascarones thing at
did they?
A&M. He's a country singer, right? A country artist?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about that, but I knew his name. I've heard his name before. I don't know what he sings.
That's true.
There's been so many people in and out of San Antonio. So, do you watch reality shows?
Not
like
really.
Some of the reality? Okay, I didn't think you would. I like to watch the fucking reality dating bullshit. So there's this new show. It's called The Ultimatum. So have you heard of Love?
Oh my gosh! I'm about to walk out.
No. Have you heard of Love Is Blind? That show?
No, but I know The Ultimatum because I saw the damn previews on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, then you know what I'm talking about. So it's from the
I don't wanna
makers,
know
the
what
creators
they-
of
I
Love
don't
Is
wanna
Blind.
know it.
Well, no, because I'm going to talk about how Texas is fucking getting put on the map way more.
Okay, why?
Because it's in fucking Austin.
Is it in
They're
Austin?
filming it in Austin.
Oh, wow.
I was watching it and I was like, the background like looks familiar. And then so I just started Googling and then that shit's filmed in Austin.
Wow.
I was like, that's super dope because there was a reality show that Netflix had not too long ago. It's called 20 Somethings that was just filmed in Austin that came out a few months ago. So that's why I'm like, that's how poppin' Texas is now. Like it's starting to finally make some noise and come up that like shows like The Ultimatum, which is a big deal on Netflix.
But do
for
you know
us
what that
females
show's
like
about?
this shit. Yeah, I watched it already.
What is this show
watched it in
about?
like 2 days.
What is the show about?
Basically, what happens?
Let's not talk about the show.
No. So what happens is you're gonna have to deal with it, okay?
I know.
Because I like watching this shit. I don't care. But basically, these couples they should go into this experience. They call it an experience. They go into this experience together, and then, but basically, one of the people are giving the other one an ultimatum. Which is weird though because it's like a lot of these couples have only been married like 2.5 years. I mean, not even married.
So they're
They've
already
only
married?
Been, no, they not married. My bad. They've only been together about 2.5 years, and they're already giving the partner an ultimatum to marry them or not. And I'm like, 2 years, 2.5 years. Like, what the fuck? That's not even long.
So
anyways,
what? So maybe that is a good topic for next Monday.
Yes, for next Monday.
Is it something that is marriage something require like soon? Do you? I mean, 2.5 years. Do you don't think that's like you
That's
should
way
get
too
married right now?
fast.
That's way too
I
fast.
think that's way too
What
fast.
about 5 years?
That's more realistic.
What about 10 years?
Well, yeah.
You should be married by 10
I think
years?
you should be probably
Is
engaged
marriage
around
really
the 5-year mark.
Is marriage really important? Or do you look at it as like it's just a piece of paper?
It's different for everybody. I don't know if I'm not gonna say it's important to me because I don't even have a fucking man. So
She has a beard.
my glass isn't even fucking there yet. But no, but it's interesting because then they get to meet like basically they meet the other people's halves, and they decide who they want to stay with for 3 weeks, and they want to have a trial marriage with for 3 weeks, and then they have to go back to their partner they came with for the next 3 weeks.
Can they have
And it's
sex with
just-
the other people?
They can do whatever the fuck they want because they stay in a thing together. And so it's really interesting, but there are some attractive ass people on this show. And 2 of these guys are fine as fuck, ladies. So that's even just, actually like 3 or 4 of them are.
Damn.
It's just a reason enough to watch this show. So if you've watched the show, you know I'm talking about. Jake and Randall are my favorites. And to find out that they live in Austin, which is an hour away,
Look at you.
I'm about to take my ass up to Austin and go find me some fucking Jake and Randall.
Damn.
They're already making like
Jake.
appearances at club nights and shit. Shout out to Hella Yella. He's a DJ over there in Austin, one of like the biggest.
All right,
known
so we're
DJs.
about to get these guys on late nights with all access. We
please,
are. I promise you
please.
that.
Jake and Randall, ladies, if you know who I'm talking about, oh my God.
Oh, you have someone
Fine
that
as
knows
fuck.
who they are.
Hey Amber, yes, Jake is. Ooh. But anyways, yeah, so that's why I wanted to tell you about this reality show because it's filmed in Austin. And I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's how, like, there's just so much shit going on these days. And Texas is just coming up, and I feel like popping. And then I heard that there's a movie that's being filmed in San Antonio.
Is it?
And it's called something about
The Life of Mike
from
Anthony?
San Anto or
Damn,
some shit like
what?
that. Yeah, so.
I'm just playing.
And it's supposed to come out on Netflix, too. So apparently we're popping. But not you, because nobody's trying to see the life of you.
But if you're following me on Instagram, you see my whole life, so it's all good.
Oh, I like that some people were commenting about the marriage.
Okay, yes,
So we'll get into that briefly.
Yeah, we're getting
because
into
we're
that.
going to talk about relationships, which I would love Eric and Natasha, if y'all can definitely please tune in next week and give your opinions on marriage and stuff like that, because y'all have some good points here. Eric said, as long as you put in the work in your marriage, that's what really matters. You have to make a choice every day to show your love to each other.
Yes.
Aww. And then Natasha said, marriage is just a certificate. Nothing should change. Also in Texas, once you call your partner husband or wife, you're considered married by law, common law. Oh,
See,
I didn't know
but
that.
I didn't-
I
see,
thought you
the
had
thing-
to be
the-
7 years or something.
No, common law. See, that's a tricky thing because they say common law still exists, but then they say it doesn't exist. So it says like, okay, so say you and I are dating, right? And I stay the night at your apartment or house, and I stay over like multiple nights. Well, then that now technically classifies as common law because my stuff is now in your household, and now there's like a common law or something.
Are you
like
serious?
That. Yes, I'm dead serious about this. So, but correct me if I'm wrong. If someone wants to like say no, that's not serious, but it is from 6 months or more, right? Something like that. But you have to have proof of showing that you actually, live there, and some proof of like mail or paying a bill or some shit like that.
What the fuck? That means I've been common law married
Before.
a few times?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Mhm.
I had no fucking
Yep.
idea.
Yeah, so it's
Interesting.
just it's interesting how that works. But then some people say it doesn't exist anymore. So I don't know. I really don't know. I guess the cops decide what laws are good or not, or true or not true or whatnot. But the show sounds insane because why would you want to put, like, first of all, if you're already committed to someone, why would you want to test that in a reality show and then test it with having your spouse in a room with someone that has similar interests that they like? Because if I'm not mistaken, I saw the preview of the show, and it said that in that circle of people, they all had someone that would match perfectly to them. So they're already setting themselves up to liking someone without knowing them, because they are going to be set up to someone that has interest in them.
Yep.
So I personally think that's so stupid. I think it's stupid to have reality shows to where you're trying to look for love and stuff like that. This is my opinion.
Don't get me wrong, because I know Annalise said Love is Blind is dumb too. A lot of these shows are dumb. They're like, you watch some of it and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you thinking? But you also just get hooked at the fuckery. Like, it's entertainment. So I'm just like, this
I like
bitch
that.
is tripping.
Fuckery.
She's fucking dumb. But it's entertaining. Like, I'm like, well, what does she do next? Or what does he do next? Or is he gonna fuck her? Or like, I don't know why. I just get into these fucking stupid ass fucking reality dating shows and just waste my fucking life away watching them.
We should do a dating show in San Antonio, a live broadcast and on Late Nights with All Access. We'll pick out two different sex, a male and a female that are looking to find love, and we'll do a live interview with both of them and see if they like each other. If they do, then they get sponsored dinner, and then see what happens after that. That'd be pretty cool.
We should do like a little
You know what I mean?
speed dating kind of thing.
Speed dating would be fun too as well. But I'm saying, like, you would get, say a male was like, hey, I'm looking for love, and a female's looking for love, and then, y'all gonna meet on the first time here on the show. So they meet on the first time show.
Sucias en San Antonio.
Yeah, that's true too. A lot of hoes in San Antonio.
Is that what we're gonna call it? Sucias
Yeah.
en San Antonio.
Find your hoe. Nah, I was just playing with
That's
you.
hilarious. No, that would be cool. I think that would be fun. Something like that. 'Cause
Something like that.
It's stupid. It's fuckery, but it's super fucking entertaining. And people are watching it apparently because they're like one of the highest rated fucking shows right now on Netflix. So I'm not the only one that likes the fuckery.
That's true.
You're gonna be watching next week. You're gonna tell
I
me.
probably am.
Melinda's gonna be watching it.
I'm
and
gonna
you're
know everything. I'm gonna know all the juice, because she does like watching all those damn shows.
Did you ever want to be on a reality show?
Um,
When I was younger, I wanted to be on Real World so bad.
you know what? That was cool.
So bad. But apparently you can't be on it if, I think 25, I think is like the age limit, or it used to be. I don't know.
If I got asked to be on a reality show, I would do it. It just depends on what it is. I mean, something for love? No, I probably wouldn't have done that.
If you could do
But-
any type of reality show that you choose to, and this is for viewers as well. I'm just curious because reality TV is just like it's here to stay.
I think
it's
mine
where
would
it's
be
going.
more. Mine would be something more business oriented. I would like to show people the life of an entrepreneur. You know, the struggles, the stress, the obstacles, the roller coaster. Basically, if you're an entrepreneur, like, and you have multiple hats that you wear. I just like to show the back scene of it, because a lot of people think that it's just easy, like, oh shit, like he has it all. Like, no, like you got to put in the effort, you got to put in the work, the early mornings, late nights, and you just have to have the right people. So I think if I was gonna put a reality show together, it'd probably be in one, it'd probably be something business related, showing like the ins and outs, the behind the scenes kind of things to it.
I can dig that. I like that. That's something a little different. I don't think you really see much of that out right now. So, and I think that's something that a lot of people would be interested in as well. 'Cause it's funny you say that, because I've been seeing a lot of people like posting on social media lately how like they're business owners and people don't understand what all it takes and behind the scenes and how stressful it can be to be a business owner and everything like that. So I think a show like that would actually be pretty interesting.
You know, I think that a lot of people in San Antonio need to be very straightforward on how they became successful, because I think a lot of people tend to I don't want to say lie, but they kind of stretch the truth. Let's just say that, stretch the truth, right? And they're self-claimed bosses or self-claimed entrepreneurs, but they either came from, you know, money from like parents' inheritance, you know, or they have business partners, or they have silent partners, or they took out a loan. Like, be proud of that, you know? Like, if I was able to get, just say, a $250,000 loan from the bank, I would be fucking proud of it, you know? Because you don't just get approved for that much money without putting in the work and showing proof that you actually generated income. So I think a lot of times people look at other people's success and they see certain things. They're like, oh, man, he did it on his own, or that person that is the business owner say like, oh, I did it on my own. Like, no, like, you didn't do it on your own. Like, I think everyone needs to understand, like, as a business owner, you have a team. Like, you do. Like, you there's no such thing as self-made, because you have to rely on having others help you. So.
I think that'd be a really cool show, like an episode to do, just to have a few different business owners to be able to sit here and really talk about that, because there's not many outlets or platforms, I think, that a lot of business owners come in here and talk about the behind the scenes struggles, the sacrifices, how, you know, the endless working days, like you're never off, your phone's always going off at some point. Just things like that I think would really be interested, because there's a lot of people out there that, I feel like my voice is going even more. Sorry, guys. That like want to be a business owner and strive for it, but one day they don't know what goes into it. They don't know where to start. They look from the outside looking in, and they're, you know, not knowing what all work you put into it, or what all effort, or what all it took to get to that. And I think it helps, or would help people understand, hey, they went through this too. They're going through these struggles just like I am. And they're at this point now, I can be there. Or just, you know, a lot of people that, you know, just have questions and are wanting to do it. They just don't know where to start. So I think it would be really cool to have, because I saw Natasha commenting on here about it as well. It'd be cool to have, you know, a panel, just like a nice panel of like business owners sit here and just do an episode to talk about what
I
all
mean,
goes into it.
women and men, you know, because it's not just men. It's just, I mean, it's all types of people, you know. It could go from different races too, as well, you know. Being a black owned owner, being a Latina, a Mexican, or it doesn't matter. Like, it just, I think that the common ground is just understanding that you just gotta fail forward. That's just really what it is. And you have to have some type of discipline too. You have to have structure and discipline in order to be able to run a business, or want to be having multiple businesses and stuff like that. But what about you? What kind of show would you put yourself to? Reality show. If you had a reality show, you're like, okay, I'm gonna be part of this. If you know.
Probably some party shit, like
Some
Real
party-
World or something. I'd be out.
Saying,
fucking
night out with
dancing last night.
Boogie.
Well, there's,
Woo woo.
I would call it Boogie Nights.
Boogie Boogie nights. There we go.
No, but there's been a few times where just because like I like to have a good time, I like to live my best life, just because tomorrow's never guaranteed. So I like to live my best life with, my people, the good people in my life, and I'm also like, whether I just met you or I've known you for a while, I'm pretty good at, sensing vibes and stuff like that. Like we can have a good time if you're good people and we vibe. So there's been times where I'm like, man, I've had a lit ass life. Like I've done a lot of dope shit in my life, from A&H High School Party to SA Nightlife to working for Scoremore to working in radio to doing this show to DJing to doing podcasts to doing, all kinds of shit. I've lived a dope life and I've done a lot of really cool, interesting stuff that a lot of people just may not have access to or just haven't experienced. And so I've always thought there's been times where when I was part of this Midnight Society crew really heavily, and then recently Lily and I were even talking about this, just having like a crew just follow us around on like a night out, just because we have a great fucking time and we know so many influential people in the city, and we're always getting hooked up going somewhere, like a random ass night going to see DJ Laz, and I'm front row, just just for an example, things like that happen a lot, that it would just be cool to be able to showcase that and show how San Anto really gets down. No, but I think it would be some kind of either partying reality show or something that also showcases women in the entertainment industry. Because I feel like as women in the entertainment industry, you have to prove yourself and put in so much more work, because people constantly look at you as like a sex object. And that's true. I think a big part of why you don't really see me out. Like, I'm very conservative when I go out a lot of the times. I'm wearing t-shirts and leggings, and like my boobs aren't all out all the time. Like I don't feel a need to show off my body to, be able to build those relationships and network with people. Like I don't want it to be just based off of that. But I feel like a lot of women do, they settle for that because that's, sex sells, and that's what the society and the industry is about. A lot of people want to see it. Hey, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not knocking you. Like, you do what works for you. I just don't want to be known for that. And I felt I've spent all my years since I was 16 years old to now I'm 34 building that reputation for myself, where I don't have to settle to being that type of person to be able to have the respect and build the relationships that I have
right there
today. So I think being able to do some kind of show too that showcases that and talks about that would also be really cool as well.
We're gonna do it. I like it. I do because that you said something. I feel like women sometimes, and I'm not saying all women. I'm saying certain women or girls or whatever you want to say. But I feel like when females get into the night industry or entertainment world, they feel like they have to be sexy, or they have to like sex has to sell for them to shine, and it's not true, because I think if you have a business mindset and you're just good at what you do and you're good at networking, then you don't have to worry about that, and but you're right, you are absolutely right. You're probably one of the few girls that I know that does not have a bad reputation with sleeping around.
No.
You know that? Like out of every girl,
cobwebs between my legs right now, guys.
We're gonna replay that one. Slide in those DMs, guys. Cobwebs.
Hey, I got a shower head.
No, but it's true, because it's sad, but there's a lot of girls in this industry that have a bad reputation, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and say who and whatnot, but I'll be honest with you. You're the only female that I've known for years that is in this industry that doesn't have a bad reputation. It doesn't mean about just like sleeping around, but just bad reputation in general. Like, no one's ever said anything bad about you. No one's ever said anything like negative about you, or no one's ever talked, poorly about you. Like, you just have a good reputation overall.
Oh, thank you.
So and that's just a beauty, because most people don't have that, Like, some people hate me. I mean, I know that. You know that. Like, it just happens. But for females, you get sometimes people that talk shit, like, oh, that girl, she's a hoe, or she used to do this, or she used to do that, or yeah, you know what she did to get into this club, like certain things like that, or oh man, she's not a really good promoter, or hey, you know what, she never showed up for this deal, or hey, certain things. But you, like, no one can say anything like that about you. So that you do make a valid point on that. Like, it's very true.
I mean, I think I just want to show like it's possible to still build your name and have that reputation and network and be a respectful person or respected person, being known.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck people want to just be known, without having to do all that, without having to show your body all over social media, without having to sleep around with every promoter to get in or whatever the fucking case might be. It's very possible to do. It's going to take some work. And yes, you're going to have to work a little harder because you are a female regardless.
Yeah.
But it's very possible to do. And so I think doing something like that would be really cool. Because I feel like you don't see a lot of that.
No, you don't.
These
But
days.
I think a lot of the women, if there's women out there that are doing like the night industry stuff or entertainment, if you would just put egos aside and all come together, shit, that would be a powerful move.
Facts.
I've said this years ago when there used to be a lot of promoters that were females all together 10 years ago. I tried to put them all together at one point. It's just they had all egos and they couldn't work together. I'm just like, man, if y'all just knew.
Yeah.
What y'all can have all together, because sex does sell at the end of the night. But if you didn't just use the sex, but you actually put your put each other together as a group and not be like, let me get paid more and whatnot, man, the sky's the limit for girls. Like, it really is. That's why I feel like being in the industry as a promoter, as a guy, like, yes, you get respected and all that. But I think that if I was a girl and doing what I do, fuck, I'd be the hottest promoter ever.
Oh, yeah. I'd be fucking killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking killing it. Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there. I'm sure I've gotten some hate at some point, or guys want to tell someone that they fucked me, and I'm like, nope, I don't even know him. So that happens once in a while. It's been a while since I've heard of it, but it does happen once in a while. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like nobody hates me or talk shit. Some people do.
I don't think anybody. I've never heard anyone say anything because they know better. I'll smack a hoe. I'll bust a Will Smith on their asses. For real. That's a new saying. Everyone's saying now. I'll bust a Will Smith. Say prayers for Will Smith because that boy is just broken. Like, he is broken. Jada made him go to a mental health institution. That's another topic too, but still, man, that's just say some prayers for Will Smith. DJ Richie Rich, he was in Miami, if I'm not mistaken, or Disneyland or something like that. Shout out to Richie Rich, but he said right now, San Antonio Nightlife Awards. I wouldn't mind hosting. I would not mind us putting a SA Nightlife Awards, but really make it about San Antonio and not pick our friends. I'm just gonna say that right now. If we really did something like legitimately, like put something together. This would be no picking friends, no bias. Like, would be every category you could think of, all come together, and we would do an award show, but we would do it the right way to where it's not friends, just picking friends as winners. And I'm not talking shit to anyone, but that's what I just saw from my end.
Oh, you're not the only one. I would say I saw it. A lot of my friends saw it.
So,
a lot of people.
Late Nights with All Access.
And there was a few different award shows. It wasn't just that one. There were a few different ones that were going on, which I think is really cool to be able to honor people in our city and, show them some love for the hard work that they put in. But there's also were a lot of people that were excluded from it too. So
I would say this too, because Late Nights with All Access will announce the best of the best of San Antonio. We will get there, because I know that SA Current does it. I know mysa.com, they do it. I don't know other people do, like, what's best in San Antonio. And I see, you can nominate yourself if you want to, or people could nominate you. And, a lot of people hit me up, and I didn't mention this to you last time, but people were hitting me up. Hey, MikeAnthony, what about your show? How come it's not on the how come no one nominated y'all for podcasts or whatever? I'm like, I really don't care about those things, I know what we have. We've been consistent, every Monday night. We've been doing it for over 3 years. People know what we do. But to get recognition, that's nice. It's always nice to get recognition. Not going to say that. But for us, I think that if we can continue to do what we do, and then also have a platform to be able to give people like recognition, that'd be great. Because eventually I want our website to have top 5. And we did this in the very beginning of the year, and that's the reason why when we have special guests, we do the top 5 DJs. But you will see top 5 weekly options to where you can actually nominate people, top 5 brunch restaurant, top 5 nightclub, top 5 DJs, you know, and you'll see it on the website that we're working on to where you'll have a chance to see like, oh shit, man, this is the top 5 for this month, the top 5 for this
That'd be
month.
dope.
You know, that'd be dope.
I could dig it.
Mm-hmm.
My voice is going again. I'm sorry.
But what were some of the comments on there? Because I was reading it, but my phone died, y'all. My phone be dying all the time.
I don't understand how we have a show every Monday night and you
My
never
phone be
charge your
dying.
phone.
I need one of those portable
Ever.
chargers.
Well, shout out to Eric. He said if he did a show, it would be Shark Tank.
Shark Tank, there you go.
If he was on a reality show, so that's
Would
cool.
love to do a Shark Tank in San Antonio, like get a couple of business owners and invest
could-
into someone.
Totally see you doing that.
Yeah.
That
And
would
be
be
like,
cool.
your ideal's dumb. No, not just playing.
Asshole.
I'd be the Simon Cowell. I just play. No, I would invest. Probably not, but yeah.
Natasha talking about running businesses. She said running businesses is the real grind. This shit is 24/7 and exhausting, but
Yes.
it is worth it.
Amen to that, Natasha.
And then she was talking also about how I was talking about having cameras following
Yes.
around and stuff. She said, I did a week in the life on my own page a while back and got a lot of good feedback. I think every business should do it. Honestly, it gives good insight. That's really cool. You
It
should
is.
do some,
Yes.
like, what it takes to get your party buses together and what
Yeah.
it takes to plan, like, a party or whatever.
It's true. But
at
that's
the
why I try to
clubs.
do so much of the storylines. And you know what? To be honest, I've never like I try to pay attention to see how many numbers that I get. And I'm a guy, y'all, so it's not like I get like thousands of views on my storylines. But I'm actually hitting up to. My numbers have increased a lot. I'm getting up to like 500, 600 views on my
Nice.
storylines, which is pretty cool because I'm a guy. But I get surprised sometimes because I'm just like people actually like watching what I post. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool.
You know, I used to think that, and I would be like, why is he checking my stuff? And then I'm like, oh, my story was just next, huh? He wasn't even going in there trying to check my shit on purpose. Because I do that sometimes too. I accidentally click like a story and it just starts running. So it looks like I was watching all these people's stories and I didn't even know it was happening and like my phone was in my pocket or something. Because I would literally be like, oh, look at him trying to see what I'm doing.
It's
and then
pretty
I'm like,
cool to see
he probably
peop-
doesn't even really care. He's just, I'm next.
It's good to see other people's storylines. I think sometimes, especially if they're doing the same thing or they're out there and stuff like that, because you could learn a lot, especially if they're in the same industry. To see what's happening, especially business pages.
I like what Eric said too about the businesses. He said a lot of people don't want to hear the negative, so we're talking about what it goes into it. But he said, but it's good to be transparent, and a lot of people will see that you're genuine.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
So I think you doing something with the businesses would be really, really cool. Oh yeah, and she's talking about haters and people talking mess about other people. Yeah, I had a girl slide in my DMs not too long ago. And she was like, so-and-so? And I was like, who? And she was like, so-and-so. He saw, she said that he was talking shit about you. I guess that he said we fucked or something. And then he was talking shit about me because he saw, I had given her, I guess, one of my business cards a while back at a club, like sometime last year. I gave her my business card and he saw it in her crib and started talking shit about me. And she was warning me that he was abusive.
Damn.
And I was like, I didn't even know who the fuck you were talking about. Like, you had to send me a picture for me to know who you're talking about, first off. If I'm fucking someone, I know their name. Second of all, I've seen this dude like 3 times in my entire fucking life at the bar. Like, promise you, I never fucked him.
What a loser.
So that does happen. People talking shit. People just making up shit. People...
It's so crazy, and piggyback off of that, people making up shit. People do make up shit just to stir the pot sometimes, and that's just crazy because you just like, what do you get out of it? Like, what do you get out of like saying that you fuck somebody? Like, what does that do for you?
I start feeling a little honored after a while, though. I'm just like, man, y'all
No,
took the
that-
time to sit here and make up this story about little old me? Shit.
No, but like it's true. Like, what do you get out of it? Like, why do people lie so much about certain things that never happened?
I feel like they'll get like a little more validation or points or something because they fucked with somebody that was well known.
Y'all have that much
I don't
bad
know.
self-esteem?
Richie Rich had a really good question though.
What?
Are you still at 1902 on Fridays?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
I am at 1902.
Cool.
Yes. 1902 Friday nights are taking a little change right now. I don't want to go into too much details, but there are some changes happening. and but we're trying to fix it. But it's what's best, I guess, for the club in a say. But as of right now, I'm still at 1902 for the nightclubs. But I did mention to Nat Boogie and some friends on Sunday that I'm kind of getting into the point to where I may stop promoting. So altogether, and that's because of the fact that one, I'm looking at the value of my time, and I'm enjoying back-to-back weekends spending with my family, and then also because of the incident of having a gun pointed at me a few weeks ago. So I look at everything, and I'm just like, is it really worth it for, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm making money, but like money's not really worth when you die. Shit,
No.
So there's a lot of factors to it. So I will say this is that y'all get ready. We were going to be launching the 25 and up night on April 21st, but I think what we're going to do is push it back to May, just because of the fact that tax season and Fiesta, and we saw everyone going out there, and also other events that are happening around that same week. So I kind of don't want to compete with other events. So we're going to be doing our 25 and up, possibly 100% sure, in May, and it's going to be at Hotel Discotheque. So you already know it. It's going to be on a Thursday night, 25 and up, R&B, hip-hop. It's going to be me and Robert Tomas from Box Out Production.
You change his name every single time you say it.
Robert Tomas? Robert Tomas? I thought it was Thoms. Tomas.
Is it Thomas?
Not Thomas.
Is it Thompson?
Thompson.
You've said it so many different
Shit, now you making
every
me
time you say his
forget.
name, you say his
I'm just gonna say Rob,
last name,
man.
something
Just my
different.
boy Rob. That's it. My boy Rob from Box Out Production. So it's gonna be him and me together, and we may bring in Cliff Simmons, and we may bring in. We'd love to bring in Miss Nat Boogie too as well. So just I think that these nights would be a lot of fun. I mean, eventually we would love to bring in an actual artist from the era of 90s to come host it too as well. That's what we're talking about, doing it, and it'll be a once a month thing.
You literally said
25 and up.
I'm thinking of stopping promoting, but hey, here's this a new night that I'm going to be promoting.
Well, that's once a month, so it's not going to be every Friday night and every Saturday, and it'll be an older crowd, which hopefully that would make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about on a weekly promotion time. And
No, I
I
can
said
dig
I'm
it.
thinking about
Grown and Sexy. I fuck
Grown
with it.
and
it's a good
Sexy,
team.
baby.
It's a good team that you were talking about last week for
Yeah.
that night too. So
Yeah, it was the original team was going to be me, Rob, Sydney Patterson, and Eric Morgan, but then those two knuckleheads don't know how to decide what they want to do. I said it, guys. I said it, but I love them to death. I want to work with all the promoters eventually one day. So
I didn't realize what time it was.
yes,
What's happening this weekend?
this weekend. What is happening this weekend?
Oh, it's
Easter.
fucking-
Easter's this
Easter's
weekend.
this weekend?
Yeah, Easter's this Sunday, and it's also my mother's
What the
birthday. God
fuck?
bless you, Mom. I miss you so much. The first woman that I've ever loved. Her birthday's on the 17th. It is going to be, for those that don't know, I have a marketing agency, and the name of the marketing agency is 417 Solutions. And the reason why it's named 417 Solutions because that's my mom's birthday. She was born on April 14th, so 417.
April
So,
17th.
It is Easter weekend too.
It's Daniel's birthday on
so
Friday. Mer.
Daniel's birthday on Friday. So all the people that are celebrating birthdays, Aries, happy birthday. If you need a party bus or limo, let me know. I'm going to be at 1902 on Friday, Saturday at Hotel Discotheque. Let's see, trying to think of what else is happening. Tomorrow, special shout out to Melinda. It's her 40th birthday, actual 40th birthday. Love you, girl. I wish you the best. And what else is happening? I'm trying to think what else.
I don't know, but I know my week will fill up at some point. I'm going to calm my ass down, though. I just booked a trip today to go to the Dominican Republic.
There we go.
So I'm going to the DR for my first time ever in a month, exactly a month from
Don't
today.
drink the water.
Noted. Do not drink the water.
Yeah.
Any other tips if y'all have
Don't drink
ever
water
been to
from there.
Dominican
You
Republic?
just gotta get water
you have
bottles.
some tips. Let
Just
me
remember
know.
that water
Well, I knew
bottles.
that because I went to Cancun one time,
Yeah.
so I figured
No,
that was
don't
kind of
drink
the
in
same
the
thing.
water. So, yeah.
But yeah,
Never
so I'm
been, but
excited
I
for
want
that.
to.
So literally this next month, I am going to be starving myself and working the fuck out.
There you go.
Harder, getting back in the gym. My birthday and Fiesta fucked me up gym wise and eating like shit. So I'm
Or
starting
if
today
y'all
and
have
back
a
on it.
body sculpting business, do a trade with her. Let her give you some shout outs. Let her, do some testimonials and do a trade. That's what you should do, Miss Nat Boogie.
First of all, you told me you had somebody that was
So,
going to
yeah,
do
we're
that
gonna
for me
hook
a
it
long
up.
time
Yeah, we're
ago,
gonna
and
go ahead
I
and do that.
never-
We're going to
So
do that.
You let me know, sir.
We'll do.
Oh no, Richie was asking if we talked about the fight at, already at the Alamo.
Yes.
What is selling? Let me see. Did.
Once
I don't know what I'm
again,
doing.
shout out to Smoked because they're 420. They're having a 7-year anniversary. T.I. is going to be there, so that's going to be amazing. Shout out to Desire for allowing us to come set up again. Next Monday, we're going to be talking about some relationship and sex. The topic could probably be about marriage. I think that'd be a great topic. And then also,
do we have a guest?
We are working on a guest. Yes. So you'll see that. And then the next following Monday, we have special guests from CBXLA with Miss Brittany and Sierra. They're opening up a beauty lounge in the medical center area.
Nice.
So from the videos, from what I've seen, looks like a fucking nightclub basically. So it looks pretty cool.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Can't wait to check that out. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I just know it's Daniel's birthday on Friday, so we're going to do something Friday night. And Sunday we'll be at Hills because that's his place to be. So that's all I have planned this weekend. Social media?
If you want to go ahead and follow us on Instagram, Late Nights TV. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see every single episode since day one, and this is episode 159. Also, you can go ahead and continue to like and follow us on Facebook. Please invite your friends to like us and follow us. Continue to show love and support. We will have Facebook ads, which we do have a Facebook ad right now, and working on a billboard. So you may see us out there a little bit more. We're talking about billboards on Bandera area and a billboard in the mall. So working on that too as well. So you will see. Also, if you have a business you want to go ahead and advertise, you have an event that you want to advertise, let us know. Slide in those DMs like Miss Nat Boogie says. If you want to be a special guest, slide in those DMs. We would love the opportunity to help build your brand and help give you some exposure and give you a platform. We've been doing this over 3 years, people, consistently Monday nights, 10 p.m. And it's just amazing to see the growth, and we love the support from everyone. You can follow me on Instagram, official MikeAnthony.Torres, and then of course on here Facebook, Mike Anthony as well.
Yes, and really quick, I want to shout out Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
He had surgery today, and he actually tuned in and was watching. So thank
prayers
you for tuning in.
you for a speedy
Appreciate
recovery.
You. And then Richie Rich, he said his Latin nights this week, Doc Brown's. Well, this week and every week. Doc Brown's Thursdays,
There you
Fridays
go.
at Privat, and Saturdays at Burn House. So if you like to dance, do a little salsa, a little cumbia or something, make sure to go check out wherever Richie Rich at. He's going to make sure you have a great time and hear some amazing music. I am Natalie Charlene on Facebook, Nat Boogie, spelled with no E, on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. And thank you everyone that tuned in, that continues to tune in, for the support and interacts. We appreciate y'all to the fullest. It's myself and Mike Anthony. Catch us every Monday night, Late Nights with Alexis, 10 p.m. right here on Facebook. Next Monday, our favorite topics, sex and relationships. So please tune in, please interact. I want to hear all the crazy stories because
Juice.
we'll be spilling
drip,
some
drip.
tea. Some drip. Sheesh. And thank you to Adam so much for always making us look and sound good. Shout out to Skylar for letting us use Desire. Make sure you come check them out this weekend. And thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a safe week, and y'all use protection. Peace.
Yeah, tonight we on one. Yeah, tonight we on one.
Hey, Mike Spence, go crazy.
Yeah, tonight we on one. Ayy, I ain't tryna hear no advice, I'm sipping. Yeah, tonight we on one.